Hi everybody, Brittney here. Um, doing something a little different today. I'm doing what I'm going to be calling the feminism blog, because I think that, especially for women, confidence and feminism kind of goes together, like hand in hand. Um, because a lot of reasons that women aren't confident is because they're constantly being told by you know the media and everything, kind of everything around us is telling us that we're not good enough, and um, the only way we'll be good enough if we look a certain way or we dress a certain way or blah 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 blah. So I think that these two concepts kind of tie in together. um, so that's why I'm gonna also do along with my confidence vlogs, feminism vlogs, um, to kind of like show how these two things tie together. Yeah. So for those who don't really know too much about feminism, for me, it's just equality for women. Be treated with the same respect and the same, basically just the same respect as men. There's definitely a lot of double standards and sexism that is still going on in the world, and it's kind of weird because a lot of it's become like normal. And one thing that I did want to talk about today is school dress codes, because there's definitely been a lot going on with them, or at least that I've been seeing, and I think that it's getting a little crazy, kind of. So I want to talk a little bit about that, about my experience with school dress code and like how it's kind of how things are kind of happening now. So let's get started. All right. So for me, with school dress codes, when I was in high school, we did have a school dress code. Girls couldn't wear certain things, like kind of what I'm wearing now. I was not able to wear this to school without like a sweater or a jacket or something over top of it. And I've had the shirt since I was in high school, and I love it. It's like one of my favorite shirts. But yeah, so something like this I couldn't wear even in the summertime. It was forbidden. You couldn't wear skirts that were, I think my school had like the 3 finger rule, so which kind of sucks for me because I have really long fingers and really long arms. So you know there was very little I could pull off. um, and for the guys, they didn't really have those kind of restrictions. They could wear tank tops and things like that, and shorts. At the time, I wouldn't say I was a feminist. I didn't really know what feminism was at all. I didn't really know, I just kind of, that was a rule, so you just have to deal with it. So I never said anything about it. I, tried my best. I did get in trouble sometimes for dress code stuff, because I don't think I was ever trying to dress a certain way, or, um, whatever you would think a girl who's violating dress code would be doing. But, if I saw something cute and I liked it, I should feel like I should be able to wear it to school. I'm sure a lot of girls probably also think that way. Especially since boys don't get the same kind of treatment for what they wear. And I know that my school used to, if you were wearing something that was against the dress code, you have to go home. You have to go home and change, or you have to wear some like ugly hand-me-down thing that they would give you, um, to wear for the rest of the day. And definitely, I think if they're worrying about it being distracting, that was more distracting than what you were actually were wearing. So when you get down to like the core of dress codes, it's not just about, oh, I want to look cute, and I think that if I want to wear whatever, it's not like that. For me, it's just um, you know, freedom to wear what you please. And, a lot of times people aren't wearing things to try to get attention. And I think that's what a lot of schools think. And I also think that, um, this whole this whole excuse of, oh, it's a distraction for the other students, mainly boys. If a girl wears a tank top or a, shorts, it's distracting for the other boys that go to the school. And I think that that is a terrible reason to tell a girl that she can't wear what she wants to school, because, or to anywhere, because why are we blaming girls? Why are we kicking them out for the day? Um, because apparently they're distracting a guy. Like, my education should be just as important as his. Nobody cares what he's wearing, and if it's distracting me or, whatever girl you want to talk about. So, um, why is there kind of that double standard where a woman's body is seen as a distraction or an object, and a guy's body is just seen as, like, a body? If he's wearing something that distracts you, there's really nothing that, no, code about it. The good part about it is that there are a lot of girls, or at least that I've seen, that have kind of been taking a stand against their dress codes. And I've seen, like, girls putting up signs and, like, kind of just calling out the sexism in dress codes. And I think that that's awesome. I'm a little bit jealous. I wish that I would have had that kind of courage to, call out my teacher or, my principal whenever I got, you know, called in the office for a dress code violation or something. I think that hopefully in the future people will kind of see the sexism in dress codes, because really ultimately the goal is to stop people from sexualizing women's bodies and making them into sexual objects instead of just people with bodies like everybody else. Um, it's just kind of ridiculous to see the kind of things that are in the 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 media about women's bodies, and and even people kind of absorb that and think that if you dress a certain way, then you are a certain way. And that's where it's getting into too much. It's becoming something that's hurtful to women, and it's just not helping anybody to say that a girl is a certain way because of the way that she's dressed. Like, that's just ridiculous. And hopefully, there'll be some change to that, and hopefully feminism will definitely work, because people are starting to call this out, call this kind of this one part of that one small thing that kind of looks at the bigger picture, because that's what it's really about. Girls shouldn't dress a certain way because they don't want to be perceived a certain way, or they don't want to distract other people from their bodies and stuff like that. And I just think that is crazy, and I definitely wish that was more like some of the girls that are taking a stand against it when I was in high school, because I definitely would have been one of those girls that were like, don't tell me what to wear, okay? This is America. Alright, so that's the end of this little, it kind of was a rant almost, but just a little bit something. I don't want to get into too big of an issue with feminism. Hopefully I'll be able to talk more about my views, and that you can tell me what your views are as well. So definitely subscribe and comment, and give me some feedback. Follow my blog and Facebook and my Twitter. And thank you so much for watching.